welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Okay, are we on now? Yeah, we're on. Okay, good. Yeah, the microphone's not changed its clocks. It doesn't know when it's supposed to be working. Right, we're working now. Okay. So you should all be up at 12% on your treadmills now. My camera looks very dark. Is it dark in here? I think it's so bright outside, it's making the camera inside look... Ah, it's because I've got a white top on as well. Maybe. I just need to change something else as well. Hang on. Sorting lots of things out this morning rather than actually running. I'll get there in a minute. Either, is it? Rubbish. Sorry, messing about with technical stuff on my stream. I do hope you are all feeling super well and enthusiastic this morning. Or this evening, if you are in Japan or Malaysia. Andrew Jackson, hello. Clive, hello. John Heaton, hello. Very weird. Sorry, I'm still playing about with something on my stream that's not quite right. Trying to work out why. John Farrell, good morning to you. Mark says, good morning, Stephen. My wife did her first Film My Run 500 this morning to one of your videos. She says, you're a sick man. I bet she loved it. I bet she had the time of her life, Mark. Mark, is your wife still alive? Question mark. Very good. really weird what's going on. I don't get it at all. Sorry, it's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it, guys. Too much. I'm just a bit confused why something isn't showing up that should be showing up. But there we are, never mind. Right, we should be running now. Let's get up on those toes, people, says Clive. Tina says, speed up, Stephen. Yeah, I'm not concentrating this morning. Well, I am, but I'm just concentrating on something else. Can you see the bottom right corner of the screen? And it says 205, 200. So that's my stride foot pod power. And I've just decided today to put that back on for fun. But underneath it is supposed to be some text just saying stride power. And for the life of me, cannot figure out why the text isn't showing. It's very weird. Look, right, I'm gonna do something radical now. I'm gonna show you the template. So look at your screen, look at the live stream. I'm gonna show you briefly the template of what I have got, and that's supposed to be overlaid on the top of what you're seeing now. Are you ready? This could mess everything up completely. I am gonna go away momentarily, okay? Right, look. You see? So it's supposed to say stride power underneath. Why isn't it why isn't it showing? It's so stupid. It's there on the template, and yet when you overlay it, it just shows the power and it doesn't show the text. Ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Clive says, is the box too small? I don't think so, no, because the text is right underneath. I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, Amanda Moore says, can you make it bigger? I don't think it's that. I don't know what it is. Oh, no, right, hang on. Now, the text has also disappeared from the top of there. Look, there should be text up there as well. What's going on? Tanner, yeah, the tech doesn't want to hang out with me today. Clearly something's up. John Farrell says there's not enough space in the pop-up box. Maybe, but look up there. There should be text up there as well, and it's not there. I'm going to have a look at that. Why is that not working? What is going on here? This is all wrong. Main title text, yeah. Main title text is there, but it's not there. Whoa. This is very scary and strange. Something's going on. I reckon that werewolf has had something to do with this, you know. Look, there's no text up the top there either. So the main title text is not working. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Says Amanda. Mark says it's all gone Pete Tong. Tina Beard is at 8%. Heart rate 120. Cadence 165. No, not HE, HR. Heart rate 120, cadence 165. John Hepplewhite says turn it off and on again. The thing about turning it off and on again is if I do that, we'll all go away and there will be no stream. Right, I need the fan on though because it's getting hot now. I'm getting stressed and anxious and that's sending my heart rate up and making me very warm. So fan on. Clive says deal with it later. Well, Clive, that's far too sensible. You're far too sensible to just leave it as it is and deal with it later. I could do that, couldn't I? I could do that. I could just say, do you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's not important. Amanda just had an HR spike laughing at Stephen. Oh! Well, yes. Hang on a minute. How old are you? Since when was the IT crowd a big thing on TV? That was about 20 years ago, wasn't it? Turning it off and on again. I'm all about the now, you know. I live in the now, in the present, Amanda. The IT crowd, that's like ancient history to me. Look, I'm determined to just have a little look at this. I know I shouldn't. I know I should carry on and just make sure you guys are all alright. But the thing is, you all know what you're doing. You don't need me to handhold you through this workout. You all know what's going on. Okay then, let's speed up. Right, up to 6 kilometers per hour now. Yeah, just like when the screen wash runs out on your car, you remember when you need it. I'm glad you think I've only just lost my mind. Amanda says, I don't think any one of us would have known anything was wrong with the stream. No, but I like to be open and honest with you. You know? I like to let you know what's going on. So I'd like you to know that there was supposed to be some text underneath the power on the bottom right hand corner. And I'd like you to know that there's supposed to be a title which is now missing for some apparent unknown reason. John Heaton says Stephen's a true moss. Can't help but diagnose. Are you talking about Sterling Moss? My wife showed me a video this morning of some quiz show on TV. I can't remember what it was. And the question was, in his epic poems, Homer described eating nectar as being the food of the gods, and what other food? So the question was, in his epic poems, Homer described eating nectar as the food of the gods, and what other food? And the guy answered, donuts. Brilliant. I thought that was quality work. Right, look, I am just going to have a quick look at this. Mark, you should not have admitted to that. Main title. Right, main title is not there. Okay. Title editor. Is it in the wrong colour? Okay, I think I've got the title back. Let me have a look here. Okay, there we go. So look, over there, Film My Own 500 with Stephen Cousins. That's the title, that's what it's supposed to be. Kim Salt, what are you doing up at this time? No, we're about right for time. It's because it's probably because of the clocks. So we've started at normal time, but we're probably an hour later in terms of your time. What time is it in California? Fixed one issue. Right, we're still at 6.1 kilometres an hour, aren't we? Yes. Look, we're not even halfway through the run yet. 4:51 a.m. Kim Salt gets up at 4:30 every day. Oh my God. Shouldn't you just be sitting quietly with a coffee, reading the morning paper or something? In your dressing gown, just like trying to wake up. IT Crowd, Series 1, Episode 2, Fire. I'm sure I've seen it. Oh, in fact, yes! Yes, I have seen it. I do remember that one. Right, thanks for that, Clive. Clive's just letting us know that 4:30 is about the time he gets up for a wee in the middle of the night. Tanner is usually up at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. All right, now Mark says, yes, that's wee time. Yeah, all right, Amanda. I didn't mean to say morning paper. When I said paper, just substitute that for iPad. Actually, morning iPad doesn't sound right either, does it? Right, Kim is up at 4:30, getting ready to go on Zwift at 5 o'clock. So basically in 5 minutes' time. That's solid work, Kim, that is. You wouldn't... very, very rarely do you see me getting out of bed at 4:30 in the morning. I have to have a race on for that to happen. But this is American races, like big long distance races in America, often start at like 5 a.m. and they all start with head torches on early morning. You'd never get that in the UK. They say that's just far too early to start. Let's start at 9 when it's daylight. And if you finish a bit later, then, you know, so what? Oh my God, what time do your students get in? 7 a.m. Right, so let's extend the story a bit more. Kim Salt gets up in California at 4:30 a.m. She gets herself sorted and on the treadmill or on the bike by 5 a.m. to run or ride on Zwift. And then, after an hour's workout or whatever it is, she has a class to teach at 7 a.m. See, our students would revolt. Our students, like especially university students or sixth form students, they don't get out of bed before 9. If there's a lecture at 12, that's early. Tanner says, I remember 7 a.m. college classes. I tell you what, I'm not moving to America. Lee Riley says, my students just don't get up at all. Well, yeah, there is that as well. You may have noticed I have been somewhat distracted this morning. Which means I have not been keeping an eye on whether you are on your toes. However, the automatic Zwift computer will inform me later. Up to 7 kilometers per hour we go. I will be issuing fines for those found to be flouting the regulations. Not floating, flouting. No! I'm not even sure that's how you spell flouting, is it? Right, so Kim has a chemistry class that she teaches from 7 a.m. and it lasts for 3 hours, followed by, that's in the laboratory, followed by a 1 hour 45-minute lecture. Clive says pay attention. 6.5. Oh yeah, sorry, you're right, 6.5. Just making sure you're all up to speed with what's going on. It was a test. Tanner says most marathons and half marathons in the US start when it's dark outside here in South Carolina. So yeah, South Carolina is on the east coast. Kim is over on the west coast. So Kim and Tanner are probably about as far away as I am from Tanner. Maybe not, but they're quite a long way away from each other. And now I've got to try and remember the capital city of South Carolina. The state capital of South Carolina is, don't tell me. Is it Charlottesville or something? Is that it? Or Raleigh? It's not Raleigh. Charlottesville, Tanner, is that right? Right, Tanner is 3 hours ahead of Kim in the future. Tanner is living in the future. But you're also 5 hours behind us, Tanner. So we're way in the future. And Japan, oh, it's not Charlottesville. Okay. Does it begins with C though, doesn't it? It begins with C. Yeah, Raleigh is North Carolina. Okay, yeah. I'm sure it begins with C. What's the other one beginning with C? Columbia? No. Columbia. Columbus is Ohio. Columbia? Or something like... Oh, no. No, just messing it up now. I can't think straight. It does begin with C, yeah. But it's not Charlottesville. Or Charlotte. Columbia? Oh, I don't know. I might have to give up. Oh, you live in the state capital. Okay. Columbia, it is Columbia. Come on. Oh, that was just painful. That was painful, Tanner. I'm so sorry. See, it's easy for you to tell us the capital of where I live. Although does anybody know the capital of Sussex? Does anybody know? Anyone from England, anywhere, does anyone know the capital of Sussex? I think I know. Not entirely sure. So Sussex, Tanner. Sussex is it's like the state I live in. It's the county. Amanda is out. Amanda has hit 150. I'm on 148, so I may well have already hit 150. I haven't been paying attention, to be honest. Well, Tanner, you see, Marcus Holmes challenged me. Oh, Clive Finnemore's hit 150. Jeff Partridge says the capital of Cornwall is Truro. Has anyone got the capital of Sussex? Marcus Holmes challenged me to learn the state capitals because I learned all the states and where they were on the map, and I've learned all the European capitals, European countries, and the European capitals and where they are on the map. Chichester is a good shout for the capital of Sussex. Maybe. I think it might be Lewis. Do you think Lewis is the capital of Sussex? Andrew Jackson has hit 150. Did I say Jeff Pantry? I didn't say Jeff Pantry. 200 metres to go, and then we're bumping it up one more time to 7 kilometres an hour. Oh, Clive Finnemore, yes, good call. He says, where is the cathedral? Well, Chichester does have a cathedral. But I think Lewis is one of those cities, one of those towns that... actually, yeah. I don't think it has to have a cathedral to be the capital, just to be considered a city. So Lewis, Lewis is not a city; it's a town. But I've still got a feeling it's the county town of Sussex. Yeah, 150 for me now. Too much talking, not concentrating. Lee Ryby is at 161 BPM, but down to 6% on his treadmill. So we're all out. We're all rubbish today. Sounds like most of us have already hit 150. I'll stop. Far too much chatting and excitement going on. Oh, Tina's not out. Good work, Tina. You win today. Andrew, yes, it is so Lewes is a town, but I still think that it's allowed to be the capital. I don't know for sure. I'm surmising. Right, I'm going to look it up. Shall we look it up? Oh, hang on. I need to turn my camera angles off. Chichester. Much of Sussex was a Roman canton of the Regni, probably a similar area to the pre-Roman tribal area and kingdom. Its capital was Novigmagus Reginorum, modern day Chichester. Yeah, where was the capital of the Kingdom of Sussex? Chichester. Oh, go away. Right, it says Sussex is a county and the capital is Selsey. No, it isn't. That's wrong. Right, so some people say it's Selsey. Nobody says it's Lewes. Hey Leo. Hi buddy. Tanner was going to join us this morning, but the weather was too nice outside. Yeah, it's actually lovely and sunny out here today. Jeff Partridge's bust 151 for Jeff. Hey Siri, what is the capital of Sussex? Yeah, Selsey. Interesting. So, some places say Chichester, and Siri reckons it's Selsey, which is very near Chichester. Mark says, update, I've seen my wife and she is walking. That is good. For those of you that don't know, Mark's wife did film my Run 500 following along to one of my videos this morning. And by the end of it, she wasn't happy with me. $155 already for me. We have 700 meters or so to go. Tina Beard's up to 147 heart rate. Oh no! Andrew Jackson's Noble Pros just stopped working. How did that happen? And Tina's just hit 150, she is out, so we're all out now, we're all rubbish. Let's just drop some ride-ons. Well done everyone. Good work today. I know it was a bit disjointed with me messing about with things. We've still got Yuiti running with us from the Zwift Run team. Went out to Berlin. Yuiti is just ahead of me. He joins us regularly on the Film My Run 500. Let's see if he's paying attention. Let's see if he can type as well. Okay. Yeah, Leo, keep it together, buddy. Don't worry, mate. Yuiti is paying attention. Hello, Yuiti. Great stuff. .154 heart rate for me now. Somrudi is with us as well, just about ahead of Amanda Moore, just behind Mark. She's doing all right, I think. She's stayed with us the whole way. Another fairly regular runner with us, but and another one who doesn't tend to join in the conversation. That's fine, especially if English isn't your first language. We do chatter along at a rate, and it's quite hard to keep up, I suppose. Thank you everyone for joining me today. As usual, we meet again in 48 hours for more excruciating pain. And fast as you like at the arch, let's do these 200 metres. Leo says, tell me a small running story nobody has ever heard about you, Stephen. don't know. I'll think of something. Hang on. Wait till I've crossed the line, then I'll think for a minute. Heart rate 160 there. Yeah, 160 max heart rate there. DHH says, did you do the Zwift try workout number 1 yet? No, I am going to do that. I am going to do it. Just to get my backwards hat. Leo, you'd like that. If you do the Zwift Try Academy workout number 1, you get a backwards hat. Like a cap that you wear backwards. Thanks, Tina. Well done. Thank you, Amanda, Andrew Jackson, Clive Finnimore, Mark, Uiti, Lee Ryby. Thank you, guys. Good work. Well done, everybody. Jeff Partridge as well. Thank you, buddy. Right, let me think. Leo, a small running story nobody's heard about you before. I came last in a race the other day. Dead last. So, my friend Mark Johnson was doing his 200th marathon recently. And for his 200th marathon, the company called Sussex Trail Events, which is run by a mate of mine called Jay, Sussex Trail Events said they would put on an event specially for him. They would do a marathon especially for Mark, and they'd call it Mark's 200th. So I signed up because Mark is a mate of mine, Jay is a mate of mine, and it was a bit of a hilly one, about 1,000 meters of elevation gain on the hills, just going round in loops. This is not that long ago, like a month, 2 months ago, not long ago, just towards the end of the summer. And there was about 20 runners, I'd say. Now, normally, what I do is I start off relatively slowly, and then I kind of work my way through the field in runs like that. And by the second half of the run, I'm bombing it, and I'm trying to catch people. And anyway, so I thought I'd probably start off slow and see how it went, which I did. But I got to halfway, and I was still feeling wrecked. And I tried to make an effort in the second half. Didn't manage to catch any runners at all. Like even the uber slow people. And then a couple of people who I had passed, like I passed about 2 people, they both dropped out before the end of the run. So I actually crossed the line. I think for the first time in my life, I crossed the line dead last place in the marathon. So that was literally 5 or 6 weeks ago. Tina Beard says, not only do you get the backwards hat, but it is a great workout, a great fun workout as well. Okay, so we'll definitely do the Zwift Try Academy workout number 1 very soon. I might have to do it off the... Let's just see if it's available. Hang on. If it's going to run out, or if it's not in the schedule anymore, then I might have to do it off the offline. Oh yeah, they're already up to workout number 2, so I am going to have to do it offline. Well, I mean, on my own, not as a group. Okay, yeah, they're up to workout number 2. So, right, okay, so that's that. Right, anyway, tonight we're going to do workout number 5 from the Run Academy. So workout number 5, either at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. And there's 13 people in at 6 o'clock, so I've already signed up. Look, so I'm doing workout 5 for the Zwift Run Academy at 6 o'clock this evening. So come and join us. Yeah, no, not baseline. Done baseline. I've done baseline about 3 times, I think. So workout number 1. Actually, yeah, you can do the baseline and get the hat as well, can't you? You can do the backwards you can get the backwards hat from the baseline try workout as well, I think. Good point, Jeff. So we could still do the baseline, couldn't we? Because, yeah, the baseline run is still there. So I could do the baseline run tomorrow just to get the hat, couldn't I? Yeah, I think we might do that, you know. Okay, but tonight we're definitely doing workout number 5 at 6 p.m. UK time. Workout 5, and then tomorrow we'll probably do either workout 1 or the baseline, but probably workout number 1 in a group for the try workout. Tina Beard says yes, but 1 is fun. Okay, yeah, well, I know, but I can't do that in a group, can I? I can't do that in a group. I mean, I might do workout number 1 anyway, just for fun. But if I do the baseline workout, I can do that in a group tomorrow. Clive Finnimore is outside tonight. He says, have a good run. Have a good day, everyone. Thanks, Clive. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye. So Clive is running with the club tonight. Do you know what? I should really run with the club tonight, but I've set this now, so I'm going to do this 6 o'clock tonight. We will do the workout number 5, and then tomorrow we'll do the baseline run. Now Clive's saying workout 5 tomorrow. No, I'll do it tonight. I've said what I'm going to do. I'll stick to my guns. So hang on a second. So we'll do workout number 5 tonight. No changes. Right. Leo says, see you tonight, fingers crossed. Okay, buddy. Hopefully you'll get there. Fingers crossed. Right, take care, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your chat and amusing comments. and well done for taking part as well. It's quite hot in here now. See you tonight. Bye-bye.